Well, good morning and happy Monday. It's Leza live on the radio, on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA. How are the gentlemen in the building doing today?
You're talking to me. I'm not a gentleman. She's talking to you, Drew.
Oh, I wasn't sure then. Anyway, we're doing great today. How was your Mother's Day? Did you have a nice one?
I had the best Mother's Day.
Good.
I always do. The kids, the dogs, Scott Dandos especially, always make it a special day for me. We went out to the lake, and actually we went Saturday, and we camped out on Lake Pleasant Saturday night, just Scott and I and the dogs, and
Nice.
It was a full moon. Do you know what it's like to camp under a full moon?
Yeah, you don't sleep much.
You don't sleep at all.
Yeah, it's so
daylight.
bright.
I
Yeah.
tell you what, it was so bright, and that moon, it was like a spotlight right on my eye.
The good
Zah,
news
eyes.
is like when you go to the bathroom in a tent, you can see the snakes.
Right. Oh, good point.
There's
we
a
were on
throwback.
the boat. Yeah, we were on the boat.
You were sleeping on the boat?
Yeah. Yeah, the
Little rockin'.
little rock of the waves and the sound of the water hitting the side. And
Yeah.
needless to say, I didn't sleep much.
I was gonna say it. I toss and turn like my bed's on
Yeah,
fire. I
yeah.
would drown.
Right. No, but it's so funny because the boat moves, right? You anchor it down two spots, but still the boat moves throughout the night. So all night I'm watching that moon move, all night long trying to hide from it. But it was fabulous. We had a lot of wild donkeys, burros, I guess we call them.
Because we're not allowed to use the real term on the radio.
Right. Yes, thank you, Matt. Thank you. Yes,
I got you.
Bang through the night, and it was really, really beautiful. And then the kids joined us yesterday. We had 4 dogs and 5 people on the boat yesterday. It was a lot of fun.
Do you have a small yacht?
No, no. But
All right,
you know
then.
what we have. It's a pad that you put behind your boat. It's really big. I don't even know how big it is. Maybe 10 yards. And we call it the lily pad, and it floats. And so the dogs all go out onto the lily pad, and we play ball and fetch and swim. And Dempsey and Jake and Penny were there. My sister Gabrielle and her boo, and Scott and I, and Teddy and Bubba. So it was a lot of fun.
It's a lot of people.
I
don't think I know that many people.
Yeah. You say that, but that's not true. But yeah, it was a lovely, and I want to show you what I got for Mother's Day.
Oh, is it? It's not in a bottle.
It's not in a bottle. I got a photo album from Dempsey and Jake of their wedding, so I could show you guys some pictures. You know, it's so hard to show wedding pictures.
Oh no, that's more than a photo album. That's a book.
Yeah, it's a book.
That's that's higher than an album.
Isn't that something?
That's design and layout. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Hardback cover, too.
Yes, beautiful. Pictures of their wedding that we just had in February. And so what a nice gift, right? And then Scott Dandos, Delaney and Mateo sent me flowers from Ellen's Flowers. So I had flowers delivered. And then Scott got me a dog washing utility sink for Bubba. No, but I really wanted one.
Okay.
one. Yeah. We have a utility room that doesn't have a sink.
Oh, okay.
And so it's like a
okay.
freestanding. It's
Oh,
going to
alright.
be really nice to be able to just wash the dog in the sink.
I was thinking, did you get
Yeah,
something that goes in the yard and you hook it up to the hose?
No,
and-
it's like a utility sink.
No, it's legit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
one of the
It's a
plastic
Don't
ones.
you
Don't
have
that.
one? You have one in your
I have
house, don't you?
I have a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah, with it's like steel and all
Right.
that stuff. And
Well, this is steel.
it
Stainless
doesn't
steel.
it doesn't make any sense though to me. I don't know if
Well,
I'll
you don't
ever
have a
use
dog. Well, you know, if you clean out your vacuums and the filters and stuff, it's good for that. It's
You're
good
supposed
for,
to do that?
Yes.
Oh.
You're supposed to clean the filters. Yeah.
I thought the stuff that went in the vacuum just eventually went away.
No. Well, you got to empty the debris into the garbage, and then you got to rinse out the filters.
You got to empty the vacuum too? This is demanding.
Well,
Wait.
such a bachelor. Oh, we've got Jim on the line. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Jim Lamerson, our
that's okay.
Eagle correspondent.
I'm
has
just
called.
sitting here listening to you.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad you had a nice Mother's Day.
Oh, I certainly did. Did you celebrate at your house, Jim?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did, and we had a nice Mother's Day for my wife.
Wonderful.
And then my daughter called, and she's a mom now too, so that made it nice. So, yeah,
Aw.
we had a nice Mother's Day.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I just want to let you know I was watching Sonny and Gizmo this morning, and it was really kind of funny to watch.
Yeah.
And actually, before Shadow flew in, because he did eventually, but at the onset of it, the big one, for the lack of a better word, I'll use Sonny,
Right?
was sitting on the edge of the nest, and the little one, for the lack of a better word, I'll use Gizmo, was sitting there with his beak was stretched out, screeching for somebody to come feed him. So one's getting ready to fly the coop, and the other one still wants to be fed.
There's always one that doesn't want to leave home, right?
Yeah, that's sort of the way I was thinking about it. It's just kind of like teenagers.
Yeah. How cute is that? Well, right now they're hunkered down. It looks like they're napping because it's windy.
Well, geez, you know how much hard work it is to flap your lip like that?
Yeah.
Ask somebody to come feed you?
It's a lot of work. You're right, Jim.
Yeah, that takes a lot of energy.
Wow.
And to sit on the edge of your nest thinking about flying the coop, man, it just hurts thinking about it.
Yeah, I can totally relate
Yeah.
to that. Yeah.
We do it all week until Friday.
Exactly. Sit on the edge of our nest, ready to fly.
Going, Barry, where's our food?
Yeah. So anyway, tell Barry, you need to eat.
Yeah.
Well, he feeds us on Fridays. We can't be greedy.
Well, every day could be Friday.
Well, it's to some people.
Right?
That's right. To some people, it is. Jim Lamerson,
All right,
thank you for
talk to you.
calling in.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, the eagles at Big Bear. They're growing up, the little eaglets. We're monitoring them till they fledge the nest. But from what everybody tells me, they go and they come back. So we might be able to watch them for quite a while.
Well, we got to just see them take off, though.
I know. It's going to be amazing.
We need to call and tell them that between 9 and 10,
Right,
Monday
is when
through
you should
Friday,
do
is
it.
when you can fly.
Wouldn't that be something? Oh, we'd freak out. I think we'd scream, wouldn't we? I would. I'd scream. Anyway, so how about your weekend, Drew? Did you have a good one?
Excellent weekend.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Laid low pretty much. Jamie came back on Thursday night. Friday we did our thing. And then, Mother's Day, all our kids called and, they all went in different ways. So we were, we got to relax. And
Nice.
Just,
Very
watched
good.
a little NASCAR and some racing and did some stuff in the yard and, just kind of low key, which was nice to catch up.
Sounds wonderful. Wonderful. And Matt, you had a busy weekend.
I worked a lot. Lots of working.
Well,
I'm
you
tired.
also, you worked at the Rattlers game.
Yep.
And you went to a baseball game.
Yep.
Did you work during the baseball game?
No, but I worked before the baseball game.
Oh, good. How's it all going?
I went and took pictures at a museum, and I'm
Wow.
still working.
Wow.
And so,
He's still.
Are you getting cultured?
No.
Okay, just
No.
making sure.
Well, I appreciate you working here with us this morning.
Well, who else is going to do it?
Well,
Santos?
Yeah, Santos. Maybe Jason would join us. Andrew. There's options. We've got
There's
options.
options? So what you're saying is I'm not needed. I got
No,
it. I'm out.
We need
I'm going to
you.
go take a nap.
We need you, Maddie. We need you. Well, I'm sure Ma Hinshaw had a happy Mother's Day. Did you call her at least?
No.
No.
No, of course I called her.
I know you
She called
did.
me like 5 times.
She called you 5 times.
Well, I called her a couple. She called me a
You
couple.
were at the baseball game and she was celebrating Mother's Day alone.
No, she was with everyone else.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm the solo agent. The
Yeah.
whole family's down there.
Right. But you took the sister.
Yeah, my younger sister and Booger.
Yeah. Oh, and Booger too.
Booger went to the baseball
Oh,
game.
nice.
Yep.
That's fun.
It kind of defeats the purpose of Mother's Day,
Right.
where the husband should be taking care of the child, and
Right.
letting mom have a break. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Ah.
She sat there with her little headphones on, watching
I bet she had
Moana.
fun. I bet she had fun. I bet you had fun having the little booger there with you.
But yeah, no, and then you missed out on Saturday morning.
Oh, right. You went to Trails for Tatas, the big fundraiser.
The start, yeah.
How
it's
was
the
it?
kickoff. It was good.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little sunburned still.
Really?
But, yeah.
Trail hot and dusty?
A little bit dusty. It wasn't too bad. It got dusty when we got to Copper Basin Road because
Yeah.
everybody was driving faster then. But
Right. Oh,
But
how
yeah.
fun. Good.
a little sunburned.
Well, we had to take it takes a whole day to get that boat ready after being locked up all winter.
I think you don't like tatas.
Oh, stop
I mean,
it.
you got to save them.
Stop it, Matt. Just stop it. Well, keep us abreast of the upcoming
Well,
Trails for Tatas news, will you?
There's a big, so, there's fundraisers all year,
Yeah.
but there's one coming up at Red Robin. I don't remember the date.
Okay.
I think it's the 20th. I think it's next Wednesday.
Well, when you find out, let us know so people can be aware. Because a portion of the proceeds go towards the breast care
and
center.
it's a lot, and it's all day. It's not
Yeah.
just like dinner. It's
Okay.
all day. So
Okay.
lunch, happy hour, all that stuff, and it's 20%.
Nice.
So I think it's
Okay.
May 20th.
Okay, let us know on the
Yes,
day.
yes, ma'am.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Did you get to drive up I-17 in the flex lane last night?
I have driven in the flex lanes 3 times now.
See, I never have before. And coming home from the lake yesterday, we're like, wow, this is so cool to see it actually work the way it's intended.
Kind of.
Oh.
Well, I mean, the thing is they haven't opened up like the regular, they shut down the northbound lanes. So it's not really working because there's still a lot of traffic.
Well, I'm
That's
going to
what I
tell
meant.
you how it's intended to work. It worked that way on the way home yesterday, bypassing one side of the highway. And that was really cool after seeing them work on it for years to actually get to travel on it. We're like, this is kind of weird, but really cool.
Do you
Really
find it
cool.
intimidating?
Not
Because
at
the
all.
car is like 5 feet away.
I wasn't driving, and we were in a big truck with a big boat. So I'm pretty sure everybody else found us intimidating.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we go slow. You're pulling a boat, big heavy boat. So, anyhow, that was pretty cool last night. Have you driven in the flex lane yet, Drew?
No.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
if I don't ever get on 17 again, my life will be
that's
too
right.
soon.
That's right.
I'm
I know
not
you feel
doing
that
it.
way.
That's too stupid.
Well, it
It's
is.
too stupid for me.
People go fast. They definitely do. But I felt like people weren't going as fast yesterday. Or maybe it was just us.
Maybe it was just you.
Yeah.
There's and again, Mother's Day, there was a lot of people here in this town.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place was packed.
Well, we had the beautiful fair on the square, or the Fine Arts Festival,
Yep.
they call it. Yeah, downtown.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the place was packed. The weather was perfect.
There was a lot of people in town for sure.
Speaking of perfection, sports director John Rust joining us at the big table this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yes.
Big hug to John Rust. We don't need to get into it as much as you care to. You may,
Yeah.
but we're all just sending out lots of love to John.
I will let everyone know, and probably a lot of people know. Last week, my mother unfortunately passed away. She'd been in ill health for the last few months, so now she is at peace. And for everyone out there who sent their well wishes on Facebook, texts, whatever, just bottom of my heart, truly appreciate it all, folks.
Well, we love you a lot, John.
Thank
we
you.
love you a
thank you,
lot.
thank
I know
you.
it's never easy.
No, it's not.
On a happier note, you've got
Yes.
some exciting local sports to share.
Exciting, big news
Tell
because
us.
on Saturday, Prescott High School, they've gotten so close to state championships this year.
Yes,
The flag
yes.
football team came up short. The girls soccer team came up short. The boys basketball team came up short. But the girls track and field team at Prescott High School on Saturday won the Division III state championship.
That is amazing.
Way to go,
Congratulations.
Unbelievable. And of course, obviously, they had a bunch of individual champions.
Sure.
Violet Williams, who actually has just signed to do track and field at the Colorado School of Mines,
Wow.
she won the state championship in the 200-meter dash, the 800-meter run.
Wow.
She was also part of the state championship 4x100 and 4x400 relay teams
Holy
with
smokes.
Wiley Monet, Aubrey Kitahata, and Kenzie Blanchard. So those are 4 state championship medals that Violet Williams got over the weekend. Also, when she was a freshman, she also won a state championship in track and field. And she also
Wow.
won some state championships last year in the relays as well. So
Yeah.
she got herself a ton of medals now.
That is impressive. Fast woman.
Exactly. And,
Yeah.
and Kenzie Blanchard, who today is having her signing ceremony. She's going to do track and field, I believe, up at NAU.
Nice.
She was the state champion in the 300-meter hurdles. Riley Hobson, who was also on that really great girls basketball team this past winter.
Yes.
She was the state champion in the javelin.
Wow.
So just some great performances all around by Prescott Track. I can't believe graduation is going to be next week for
I
Prescott
know.
High School. So what a great way to cap off the 2024-2025 season for Prescott High School, a state championship for the girls track and field team.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for all that great information this morning.
You got it. You
Yes.
got it. And congrats to the Lady Badgers, too.
Very nice. Thank you, John
You're
Rust.
welcome.
We'll be back with more on Leza Live. Stay with us. So, when your heater gives up in the middle of a cold night or your AC decides to quit when it's sweltering hot outside, You need to call AC Medic Heating and Air, locally owned. They're operated right here in Prescott. The trusted pros who show up on time, get the job done right the first time. And listen to this. All you seniors, veterans, and first responders, you get 10% off all repairs. Don't wait until you're sweating or shivering. Call AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for comfort. 928-848-6224. Welcome back, and thanks for hanging out with us. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. We are monitoring Jackie and
Shadow.
Sunny. Shadow. And they have just returned to the nest where their eaglets, Sunny and Gizmo, are laying. And man, those babies are huge. They are as big as the adults now.
Well, they need to hurry up and go get some food.
Well, they don't seem very hungry right now. They're pretty happy.
They're watching. They're like, where's our fish?
But it's pretty cool to see the mom and the dad right next to the babies all together. It really puts into perspective how much they've grown since they were hatched.
Well, and just think about how big that nest is.
Huge.
It's probably the size of a VW Bug.
Probably. You're probably right. So today we are celebrating nurses again. It's International Nurses Day. Remember, we started it last week. And it ends today on the anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth in 1820. And I want to shout out to a couple of nurses in my life, my son-in-law, Jake Guteau, and his brother, Jet Guteau, both nurses at Mayo in Scottsdale. And my niece, Madeline LaChapelle Nolan, she is a labor and delivery nurse, what a cool job.
No. What a cool job.
Helping people bring lives into the world, Matt. Yes.
No way. That seems terrible. Lots of screaming and blood and
messy and
fear.
You guys are such guys.
Well, I hope so.
Such guys. Come on.
That's why we don't have kids.
That's a beautiful. You have kids.
No,
you
men
don't. Men don't birth.
Yeah,
babies.
we don't birth.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
no.
you couldn't handle it.
Oh, absolutely
No, I mean I could barely handle it.
There's
But,
no way.
Yeah, I just think that would be. She has a very satisfying job. I mean, she doesn't have any babies of her own yet, which might be the perfect solution. Help others and not have your own. I don't know, but
well, seeing that repeatedly, I would think she would be like, "Nope, done, out.
yeah. Oh,
no
it's a
children
miracle.
ever."
Come on. Get over it.
A miracle of pain.
Miracle of life. You forget about the pain. Take it from me.
Yeah.
I had one both ways.
See, women forget about
You,
that.
you
men
forget
wouldn't.
about the pain because of all the joy. And look at the lovely gifts you get on Mother's Day. It's all worth it. And Saturday was Mom Dog's Day. Dog Mother's Day. Dog Mom's Day. Did you know that?
No.
Saturday. The day before Mother's Day is Dog Mom's Day.
I missed it.
Yeah. So, special. So anyway, happy International Nurses Day. It's also Women's Checkup Day. And, of course, we always recommend that people go to Prescott Women's Clinic for their not monthly, can you imagine, for their annual exams and checkups. Can you imagine monthly? Oh,
Be
no.
quite expensive in our current climate.
It really would be. Thank you for that. Thank you, Matt. Absolutely. Anything else in the news you want to chat about? I've got a couple stories. I've got a perfect job for just about anybody out there. How would you like to get paid for sleeping on the job? I mean, really, I know you guys both kind of sleep on the job. Anyway.
Hey, I know Drew does. I don't fall asleep.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think so.
A sleeper sofa company called Coddle is looking for a professional napper for an 8-week summer internship called Rest and Digest. Your assignment, should you choose to accept it, is lounging, napping, and snacking. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't choose this? Plus a few social media posts. That's it. And get this, the gig pays $10,000 and you get to keep the sleeper sofa.
What if it's not a very good sleeper sofa? Do you still
Well,
have to keep it?
You keep it and then you sell it. There's a place on Facebook called Marketplace.
Got it.
So I think that's pretty cool. Coddle's accepting video applications starting tomorrow through June 3rd via Instagram using the hashtag coddle_contest. You must be 21 and live in the continental U.S. to enter.
So when are you entering?
Tomorrow
Okay.
on Instagram. Are you going to enter too?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
All right.
I don't go on Instagram much.
No, I don't really either.
It got taken over. It started out as a place for photographers, then it got taken over quickly.
By influencers.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just everything else.
Speaking of influencers, after her second attempt at the title, Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, failed to become Miss Maine USA. The younger girlfriend of the legendary football coach placed third at the competition after having placed second last year. Alas, even though the crowd isn't hers, there was a consolation prize. She was given the pageant's Style Award. So, congratulations, Jordan.
But she's going backwards. She went from second to third.
I know.
That's not a good sign.
That's what age will do to you.
I mean, maybe
I'm telling you.
you might. Bill might be hunting for number one.
Right.
You
right.
know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's
You
going
know
for
it.
18-year-olds now.
You know
Maybe.
it. Yep. Okay, I've got your daily do. You ready for it?
Okay.
Sustainable fashion designers always looking for inventive ways to reduce environmental impact and a wardrobe's carbon footprint. Well, they've used many different things, including recycled cotton, hemp, bamboo, and cork. So how do you feel about the do? Spelled D-O-O, not D-E-W. Scientists in London have found a way to turn cow dung into cellulose fibers that can be made into fabric.
Hard pass.
Yeah, definitely.
This comes at a time when farmers around the world are trying to manage an extreme overload of cow manure, so it's a win-win, wouldn't you say? And don't worry, scientists promise that the final product will not smell like the original raw material. I don't know, I guess. I mean, I guess so.
What happens if you get caught in the rain?
It melts.
It really still it smells bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they can figure it out.
Why not? We had Lady Gaga in a meat suit,
Right.
or a meat dress, so maybe
So why not a
dung,
dung dress?
Is it?
A dung dress. That's what they should call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There's your daily do for the day.
All right.
I didn't want to disappoint on a Monday, but that's it. Oh, no, I have more stories. You want more?
Well,
Listen,
I'm
yes.
curious if Drew did any riding this weekend.
Oh, Drew, did you do any writing?
Very little.
Oh.
I went downtown. I was going to go on my other ride. There was just a lot of people, and they were not paying attention. I thought, you know what? I'll just bag it for today. I'll bag it yesterday, and I'll ride today, because there was just people making left-hand turns out of the right-hand lane.
Yeah.
there was,
Yeah.
turn here. I'm
Right.
like,
They're all looking
"Nah,
for
nah."
parking.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I should have went prior to 10 o'clock before church let out.
Right,
But
right.
After that, there was a lot of people in town.
Yeah.
A lot of activity. Had to be good for the community.
Oh, for sure, for sure. That festival downtown kicks off the summer
Oh, yeah.
courthouse plaza festival season. So
There was a
yeah.
lot of people downtown.
Yeah, well, we love it. We love to see it. So, anyhow, I forgot to mention my brother-in-law, Brent Dando, Scott's brother, is also a nurse at YRMC, an awesome nurse. So, see, we got lots of nurses to celebrate today, and I hate to fail to mention them.
How dare you?
Do you have any nurses in your life?
No.
No. Do you, Drew?
Nurse Ratchet.
Nurse Ratchet. You wish. All right, very good. Well, let's move forward because we have Matt Santos in the wings. He's coming in to tell us about a big comedy show, stand-up comedy night at the Prescott Elks Theater coming up on Thursday. You going to go? I know it's movie night.
No, I'm not going to the movies either.
You're not?
No.
Where are you going to be?
Phoenix
Oh,
again.
why?
My sister's birthday / Mother's Day gift
Oh, fun.
concert.
Oh, a concert. Fantastic. Are you going to miss free food for us Friday?
No.
Heck no.
I'll come in.
Okay, very
Just
good.
be tired.
All right, well, Comedy Night's coming up, and Matt Santos is going to tell us all about it coming up here on Leza Live. Stay with us. So we were just talking about it. Your health isn't one size fits all, and at Prescott Women's Clinic, they get it. With personalized care tailored to your needs, whether it's routine screenings, family planning, or menopause management, their expert providers are here to listen, support, and guide you because your health deserves specialized care, and at Prescott Women's Clinic, that's what you get. Give them a call. Make an appointment to take care of yourself today. 928-778-4300 or learn more online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Well, that bumper music is fitting. We've got Matt Santos in on Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA. How you doing there, funny man?
I am good, but crazy. That's crazy
train.
The sanest person in this room.
Well, that's true, but
That is
it doesn't
true.
make you not crazy.
What is this?
That is a handle for the camera.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes.
for the
Yes.
tripod.
Is
I
that-
should know that.
Does it have an actual name?
Yeah,
Tripod
handle.
I
Tripod.
should know that.
I just take it off all the time, and
I
Andrew
know.
does not like
This
it
is the
Right.
best.
because, especially when you have a lot of people coming in and out, they
They hit
catch
it,
it and
yes.
they screw up the camera
I
constantly.
know.
So-
Well, good. Well, you're no stranger to the camera.
No, not at all. Especially,
Yes.
I this is one thing that I do not normally do is wildlife photography. I'm watching the eagles right now.
Right? Aren't they something?
Where is that? Big Bear Valley?
Yes.
Where's that? That's like-
California.
yeah, that's where the
Yeah,
you've been there,
Big
right?
Bear Lake, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
were
never
say
been
that's
through
Big
there.
Bear Lake. The
It looks
little
low.
pond.
Is
right
that
there.
low?
It's
Is that
low.
lower than normal?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
low.
it is.
We're watching the eagles get bigger and the lake get smaller.
Have you been over to Lynx lately? Since
I
they
have not.
they drained it to redo some repairs and stuff.
Yeah.
They said it's not going to be filled up for like another year and a half or
Oh,
so.
wow.
Well,
I
yeah.
love Lynx.
I
It's a
love
great
Lynx.
lake. I haven't been there since
One
it's
of the
been
cleanest
low.
lakes in Arizona.
And you
Lynx
can
Lake.
swim in it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. They don't want to truck in water to fill it up.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
letting it refill naturally.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah. Well, I have to say, I did spend the weekend on Lake Pleasant, which was
Ooh.
very pleasant. There weren't a lot of boaters. It's down. It's
Now,
down about 20 feet.
Do you go boating? Is that
Yes,
what you? Okay.
we go boating. Yeah.
Do you
And
have one? Do
we
you rent
have
one?
We
Okay.
have one, and we actually camped on it. Just got Dandos and
Oh,
myself and,
nice.
the,
What kind of
and the
boat?
dogs. It's a chaparral.
Oh, okay.
It's got a deck boat.
Yeah.
We ski behind it and play behind
Nice.
it. Yeah. So it's beautiful.
Mr. Santos has several boats.
I
They
have
just have
2
never seen
boats.
water.
Oh.
No, that small one. Well, I decided. Health changes sometimes as you get
Yeah.
a little older.
Yeah.
About 4 years ago, kind of right in the middle of the pandemic or the tail end of it, I developed an allergy to money,
Oh,
and
right.
I decided I needed to buy a boat to cure that.
It does.
And I
yeah.
bought a 16-foot fiberglass, just a little
Yeah.
with a tiller motor. I take that out. Well, I didn't take it out last year just because time-wise.
Right.
But no, we take that out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Taking it up to Havasu. It's nice. It's small, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then I felt I had a relapse in my allergy, and 2 years ago bought but I didn't even buy it. I basically got it given to me.
yeah.
A way too big pontoon boat,
Oh.
24-footer
yeah.
that needed to be gutted, but it was basically given to me.
Wow.
We gutted it out. Have to replace all the flooring and everything. So we did. We got to the gutting part.
Yeah.
We haven't got to the rebuild part.
Okay.
Just again, time wise, I
Right.
just don't have time. 'Cause
well,
it's
you're not going to get it in this summer, I don't think.
you know
not
what?
done yet.
I might.
Okay,
Well,
that's a
no,
good
I
goal.
might because I'm in the process of making some work changes, much needed work changes. I think. Just
Okay.
need to slow down. Just need
Yeah, everybody. I was just telling Matt he works too hard. Have a little fun, buddy. Have a little fun. Then he says he's going to a concert on Thursday night. So
That's fun.
yes.
But yeah, just do me a
what's
favor.
fun?
Don't leave that pontoon boat in the will to me, or
I'll take it.
because I think it'll still probably need repairs. And
No, it's.
You know, it's funny. We pull out of the driveway and we say a prayer every time we take the boat out. I'm not kidding. It's like, dear Lord, please get us to the lake safely with the big truck that pulls only the boat, and then Lord, please don't let the boat break down while we're on the lake. And so then we get home. We're like, thank you, God.
You know, I gotta ask you. I've been to Pleasant. Haven't
Yeah.
taken my boat to Pleasant.
Yeah.
We've taken it to Bartlett.
Love
That's
it.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Pleasant, but we used to go quite a bit. We haven't gone in a while, just to go swim, get in the water,
Sure.
cool off.
Yeah.
But where we do go on a regular basis, it's kind of our little weekend or a couple of day getaway, is Lake Havasu.
Oh yeah.
And we basically, cheapo room, we check in,
Yeah.
daybreak, grab some breakfast, go to the lake, literally come off the lake, just the beach and stuff
Right.
at, when it gets dark,
Yes.
go to the motel, pool, and repeat.
Yes.
But this is a question I have for you
Yes,
as
sir.
a boat person.
Yes.
Do you ever go to Havasu?
I've gone with our boat once.
Okay, so we go, there's a couple of municipal beaches that are nice right near the channel, off the channel.
Yeah.
I do not understand this. The idea when we've taken our boat there is you take the boat
Right.
and then you use that boat to go away from people.
Yes.
Why do people pack that channel
Right.
and then park their boat and sit there all day.
Right.
I don't understand. Or
Yes.
there's a
They're not there
sandbar.
for the boating. They're there for the party.
And is it a mandatory the worse taste you have in music, the louder your stereo system? I think that's
I personally wouldn't know.
Is that the Girls Gone Wild channel?
It's just horrible.
Yeah, you go through it once and then you take off and go through.
Well,
go
what,
out
what
into
I
the
don't
lake.
understand, you can see the markings on boats. People will rent a boat. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
There's several $100s for the day.
Yeah,
They'll rent a boat, park it at the channel, sit on it all day,
And
and then
watch.
turn it back. You could sit there for free.
right.
I don't get it.
Well, I love Lake Havasu. That's a really fun lake to go to, and they have beautiful camp spots right off the lake. You can only
Yep.
get to by boat,
Yep.
and they have their own toilets and tables, and just beautiful. But it's a haul to get to Havasu.
Well, that's one of
It's
the things.
far.
We have some friends, some folks we know that
Yeah.
live in and around Havasu.
Sure.
So that's kind of the plan, is because that 24-footer is just, it's too big.
Yeah, that's what ours is. 24
So
foot.
the hope is that once we get it,
You can leave it there.
We'll maybe work out a little deal, pay them a few bucks, and let us store it. One of the folks we know has some pretty, he does some storage for
Right.
RVs and things.
Right. Good place
So
to
that's
put it.
the plan. Anyway.
Very good. Very good. Well, you know what? We've got the stand-up comedy coming up at the Elks Theater, and we've got a big comic, big name coming
Yes.
up. But we're going to talk about it coming up after this quick break. Stay with us here on Leza Live. So at Pro Solutions Dental Group, they believe a healthy smile starts with healthy gums. Their proactive approach focuses on reducing inflammation and stopping gum disease before it starts, protecting both your oral health and your overall well-being. With personalized care and expert guidance, they make it easy to stay ahead of potential issues and keep your smile at its best. Discover the difference a preventative approach can make. Visit PrescottDentist.com or give them a call, 928-776-1208. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Matt Santos from Stand Up Comedy in the building this morning. And you guys have a big show coming up on Thursday. Tell everybody about
we
this
do.
comic.
Steve Mazon, he is he's a national, actually international touring comic. He travels and does theaters and clubs all over the U.S. and Canada. He's actually in Canada this weekend. He's coming back to the States and specifically to Arizona. He's got a show down in the Valley on Wednesday. So I had met him several years ago. We've got a lot of mutual friends. And he reached out to me a couple of weeks, maybe 6 weeks ago and said, hey, I'm going to be in Arizona. You got anything on? And it happened to be the Elks had a free date on Thursday. So we're able to piggyback. Again, this guy tours all over the world. He does a lot of troop tours. He has done that. He's a vet himself. So, and the real key for this show that I'm really excited about, it's an all ages show. Now, granted, we don't want little kids because they'd get bored.
Yeah.
But it is a family friendly, completely clean show. Steve is known for that. He's got a couple of Dry Bar specials and a lot of clips on Dry Bar, which, if you're not familiar, Dry Bar is completely clean comedy, stand up comedy. One of Matt Hinshaw's favorite comics just did a couple of Dry Bar specials, Adam Carolla, which is odd for Adam because he's not known as a clean comic.
No, he's not.
But Steve is, that's his bread and butter. He doesn't always work that way, but that's what he's known for, and he's really, really funny. We're really fortunate to have him coming through town.
Cool.
Again, Thursday night. It's going to be a great show.
All right,
all ages.
Here's a little clip. Steve Mazon.
I don't like to brag. I'm usually pretty modest, but I will tell you all that I am great in bed. I am. I can sleep like 10, 11 hours at a time. I am a natural. I will go all night. Into the next day if I have to. Long weekend, I'm not coming out. I will stay in there until I am satisfied. And then an extra couple hours. Hit the snooze button a few times. Good to be back in Utah. I've been here many times. This was probably my 4th trip to Provo. I'll tell you this, I think Utah has the most beautiful women in all of Utah. Yeah. That's saying something, because I think actually I think Utah has the most beautiful women in the entire country. Yeah. And that's saying something, because I think the United States of America
No, they don't allow me in there.
has the most beautiful women in the entire world. Yeah. And I think planet Earth has the most beautiful women in the entire universe. Yeah. The stats back me up. We have won Miss Universe 54 times in a row.
That's funny.
In a row. That is one heck of a streak we are on right now. We have never been beat at the Miss Universe contest. Take that, Mars.
Love it. He's so funny. And the great thing about these comedy shows, if I may say from personal experience, it's a real intimate gathering, and you laugh the entire time. You leave there with that gut ache from laughing so much. Wouldn't you agree, Matt?
Yeah, except for that open comic, he's pretty rough.
Oh, he's funny
he's
too.
horrible.
He's funny.
Yeah.
Matt also.
He's a hack.
Matt Santos also will be up at the mic.
Yeah, it's a
on Thursday.
3 comic set on Thursday. Myself, Bob Kubota out of Phoenix. Bob is hilarious. He was up here a few months ago to feature for one of our headliners at the Prescott Valley Theater, and he's coming back up. Him and Steve have toured extensively overseas together as well, so they're old friends. One of the really great things about Steve Mazon is he had this is several years back, he had his dream, as many comics are, is to go on Letterman, and he hadn't had a Letterman appearance.
Yeah.
So he wrote a book and then did a documentary of his desire and his trip to get on Letterman.
Wow.
And it corresponded with him being diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, wow.
And that was his goal. He says, hey, if I check out, I want to do Letterman. That's my bucket list.
Nice.
And it's a documentary available on several streaming sites. You can also purchase it on Amazon. It's called Dying to Do Letterman.
Love
and
it.
it culminates with him doing Letterman.
Oh, what a great story.
And he's just it is a great story, inspirational story, and very, very funny.
I love it.
So we hope to see some folks out there Thursday night. Doors open at 6. Tickets start at like $22, something like that.
Okay.
Show at 7:00 upstairs, 3rd story, on the 3rd floor at the Crystal Hall at the Elks Theater.
Okay, and people can get their tickets right there online at PrescottElksTheatre.org.
Theater because they're fancy.
Yes, theater because they're fancy. I have another clip. Want to hear it?
I was dating a lot before I got married. It looks like a lot of couples, or else they just set you guys kindergarten style. Boy, girl, boy, girl, boy. I was dating a lot before I got married. Being in my 30s, I was dating a lot of career women. I dated this one woman. She told me she was a psychoanalyst. Turns out she was not an analyst.
Just a psycho, huh?
Someone back there explained it. She was psycho. She was psycho.
I just did that.
Evidently, Matt Hinshaw and Steve have dated some of the same women.
No comment.
No comment. Smart choice. Smart choice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
I learned my lesson though, and my New Year's resolution so far so good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Yeah. So far, so good. Heading
Yep.
into May, the 5th month of the
Yep.
year so far.
And,
Yeah.
how long have you been married, Leza?
It'll be 35 years in February.
35.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
How about you?
We just hit 30 a couple weeks
Nice.
ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was very it was nice. It was a kind of a big milestone for us. yeah.
Yes.
And she hasn't killed me yet.
Right.
So, you
You're
know,
still standing. And still
that's it.
together.
There's still time.
there's still time. Yeah. Well, my mom passed away a few years back, and she died on what would have been her and my dad's 63rd, I think, anniversary.
Wow.
The day of. Now he passed
Amazing.
away years ago, so I kind of had that in my mind. My mom passed away in November.
Right.
And then my anniversary is in April. So if the tradition continues, if I make it to April every year, I'm good. She hasn't killed me, so I got a few months. Got a few months to work on things, and hopefully she won't kill me every April. April
Yeah.
8th.
April
That's my
8th.
anniversary.
He's always happy.
Yeah, but if I
Good.
make it to the 9th, it's a success.
Good for you. Congratulations on making it. One more year.
Congratulations on not being murdered.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, fantastic. Okay, we're gonna take another quick break. When we come back, I want to talk about being a stand-up comedian.
Uh-oh.
I want to talk about how you decided to do that and some of your experience being a stand-up comedian here on Leza Live. Stay with us. So I'm waiting for my whole home water filtration system to be installed. We have a date. It is a week from tomorrow. And it's so funny because when you go in there to H2O Health, Water and Health Solutions at the Pine Ridge Marketplace, the old Prescott Gateway Mall, they will give you, they want you to take the 15-gallon challenge, okay? So they give you these bags of water and, excuse me, you take it home and you try the water. All right, and it is so good that you keep coming back for your 15 free gallons of water. Well, I've just finished my gallon of water. I got to go back up there and get more because once you've had the filtered water that your whole home water filtration system will provide your whole home, you can't go back. The little Brita in my fridge just ain't cutting it. So I highly recommend you guys check it out. Go on up to the Pine Ridge Marketplace. So hard for me to say that. Check out H2O Health, Water and Health Solutions. Talk to Vicky or Bill or Larry, the whole team up there. They want to tell you how you can filter your drinking, cooking, bathing water. Every faucet in your home will be provided with safe and cleaner water. They'll build the whole home custom water system for your home that will reduce or remove pesticides, herbicides, arsenic, radium, uranium, and many other toxic chemicals and bacteria you don't want to be drinking every day. Trust me, I can't wait for mine to be installed. Again, that's H2O Health, Water and Health Solutions. The number, 928-899-7504. Again, 928-899-7504. And be sure to tell them that Leza sent you. Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA, Matt Hinshaw, Matt Santos. Almost called him Dan. Drew Imity.
Dan Imity?
It's a Monday. It's a Monday.
It's
What
okay.
can you say? We're almost done. We're almost there.
You woke him up, so
I
it's
did.
okay.
He's like, Dan? I'm sure he's been called worse.
Lots worse.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
okay.
sure.
Probably today.
Not today, but
In the past.
In the past.
Yeah, there you go. So, Matt Santos, he's talking about a stand-up comedy show coming to the Crystal Hall at the Prescott Elks Theater Thursday night. Ton of fun. Take it from me. I've been there. Always leave there feeling so good. And so tell us about being a stand-up comedian. I mean, it's got to be so satisfying, but there's got to be times where you're like not hitting it and people aren't getting it, and you're like, what am I doing?
I have spent my life people not getting me.
Is
so
that it?
that 10, 15, 20 minutes on stage doesn't really change much.
There you go.
Well, it's interesting. We were talking anniversaries before the break,
Yes.
and I've got another one coming up in June. Hinshaw was there for it many, many years ago, mid late 80s. I used to do a lot of photography work for comics in the area I lived in. It was a lot. And I just hung out with a bunch of them. And in the course of shooting a regular show, one of the comics, he was a TV writer and stuff for a long time. He just kept telling me, he goes, you got to get up there. So I did. I started doing comedy with him back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Did it for a couple years, then he moved out of the area. He got a job. He actually got a job writing for Roseanne when Roseanne first hit.
Yeah.
And when he moved, I stopped doing it.
Oh.
So for a couple of years in the 80s, 3-4 shows a week.
Yeah.
And then didn't do anything until June 24th, 2016. A local comic out of Arizona was doing a show. He goes, hey, can you MC it for me? Just introduce, give my website and stuff, tell people to turn off their phone, blah, blah.
Right.
I said, yeah, I can do that. And then he goes, a couple weeks later, he goes, hey, my opener left. Can you do like 7 minutes? I know you. I said, no, I'll do like 3 or 4 minutes.
Right.
And then a couple weeks later, he said, my feature backed out. Can you do like 15 minutes? I said, no way. I can't do, I'll do 7. And then you showed up that night. Remember, it was in Chino.
Was it funny?
I still got the pictures, the log cabin,
And it was June 24th of 16.
How do you remember the date?
No, I wrote it. I wrote it down
It's in his phone. Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't remember
I don't
anything. It's
remember
called the 80s.
So that's kind of my new anniversary. And then from that point on, I just picked it up again. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh.
And then with our buddy J.C. Anderson, who
Yes.
produces shows at the Elks and at the Orpheum and Flag and among other places, I've been his host for 3 years now.
Yeah.
On a regular basis for monthly shows and other ones in between. But it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, he just hasn't put a lot of effort into finding someone good yet.
Like you, Matt.
No, I am not. No.
Well, I like your comedy because it's relatable. You talk about real life things. You talk about your son a lot.
Well,
and being
he will
married
be
and-
there
Oh,
Thursday.
nice.
And he enjoys them. My wife has never, she hadn't seen me perform. It had been in, many years.
Yeah.
And didn't really know I was
Yeah.
again. And then she kind of got brought to a show.
Uh-huh.
Remember that one? That was
Oh, yeah, that was at the bowling alley.
And I used to
yeah.
do a regular open mic at our bowling alley here in town. It was a mix of music, poetry,
Sure, how
comedy, and
fun.
I did it. And we had a nice big group there. And then after the 3rd or 4th month, she showed up, and I didn't know she was coming, so I didn't really know what to say because I knew she was not gonna like it.
That was the best part. He comes out to me. He's like, I didn't know Sandra was going to be here. I don't have anything.
I can't
do
say
my
that.
routine.
Can't do that. But then about a year and a half, 2 years ago, she went down. I had a club date in Phoenix, and she showed up for it. And she's not a fan of comedy in general.
Uh-huh.
And then her statement to me after, she goes, everybody was laughing. It was a great crowd. I had a good set. And she goes, everybody was laughing, but I don't get it. You're not funny. And she goes, I listen to you every day, and I don't want to.
That's the problem.
She goes, people pay to see you talk. I listen to you every day. And she was not being sarcastic. She was she just didn't get it.
Yeah.
So she's not invited Thursday.
There you go. There you go. Or ever again.
Nor does she want to, for that matter. She says she hears me way too much
yeah,
anyway.
I love it. Well, you guys can check it out. Again, it's coming up Thursday night at the Prescott Elks Theater. The doors open at 6, shows at 7. You can get yourself a cocktail, and it goes to the scholarship program over there at the Elks Theater. And tickets can be bought online, PrescottElksTheatre.org. Thank you for coming in this morning.
No, thanks for having me.
Kicking
It's been a
off
lot of fun.
our week with a bang, which we love. We love here. And I'll be on Magic 99.1 for the All Request Lunch Hour coming up. Give me a call there, and I'll play your song, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.